Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020 from your Florida Orchestra.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations of class 2020.
I am very happy to welcome you to the celebration and graduation for the Countryside High School Class of 2020. I'm Bob Vicari, principal of Countryside High School, and I am proud to introduce our valedictorian, Ryan Faulkner, delivering our Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare amongst the singing air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I would like to thank our band director, Mr. Vince Perulli, and our choral director, Ms. Christy King, for providing the renditions of our band and choir playing and singing for us. Excellent job. Graduates, guests, family, friends, and amazing teachers and staff, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you and present our greetings from our superintendent, Dr. Michael Grego, and our Pinellas School Board member.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. This graduation ceremony is unlike any other and is one that will never be forgotten. Your families, friends, and all of us at Pinellas County Schools are overflowing with pride as you reach this tremendous milestone. Every generation and every graduating class faces its own unique challenges, and your class is certainly no exception. And although I know the end of your senior year did not go as expected and many of the traditions of being a senior were altered, I encourage you to acknowledge those losses and then thoughtfully shift your focus to what you have gained as a person and as a class. Because I promise you, no one will ever forget the class of 2020. You learned to quickly adapt to unexpected change and to work, learn, and connect remotely. You gain time management skills and learn how to motivate yourself. And you prove to the world that you are resilient. You have the persistence, initiative, determination, and grit to face life's challenges. And yes, there will be many challenges and joys on the road ahead. Because if there's one thing I can guarantee you, it's that the world is constantly changing. And the only thing you can control is how you adapt and respond to that change. You also learn the importance of giving back to your community. In addition to the thousands of community service hours you completed prior to March, the Pinellas County Schools graduating class demonstrated compassion and generous hearts by making masks and face shields, preparing and providing food, and virtually visiting people in need. I know you will make this world a kinder and better place for future generations to come. And as a class, you've been galvanized together forever by this shared experience that only you and your peers truly understand. Individually and collectively, you are stronger for having experienced this moment in history together. And as your superintendent, know that I am incredibly proud of you. Members of the class of 2020, while this pandemic may have taken away or changed some of your senior year traditions, it could never take away the laughter, the friendship, the memories you've made with your classmates, teachers, and school staff over the past 13 years. You will go on to achieve many, many wonderful things over the course of your lifetime, and this exceptional year will become only one part of your success story. And one day, I hope you look back and realize that this experience has made you a stronger, better person. And finally, always remember that you have excellence inside of you. And some of you may have already found it, and some of you may still be on your journey to identify what that will be. But reaching this milestone is evidence of and a step towards that excellence. So don't ever give up. Discover your gifts and then share them with the world. We're counting on you. The incredible class of 2020. Congratulations and good luck.
Hello, I'm Carol Cook, chairperson for the Pinellas County School Board. It is an honor to have this opportunity to congratulate the class of 2020 on behalf of the entire school board. Although we may not be able to celebrate this milestone in person, nothing can diminish the tremendous pride we have for you. You have worked hard over the past 13 years to get here and have faced unique challenges over the past few months. I am incredibly impressed with you and how you have made the best of a difficult situation. I've heard so many stories about how you've reached out to each other, how you have helped others in the community, and how you have shared your talents. Your strength, creativity, innovation, and heart are an inspiration to me and the entire school district. I must also share my appreciation with all of the parents and family members who have guided our students and supported the school district as we navigated uncharted territory and transitioned to digital learning. Thank you for your flexibility and understanding. Graduates, despite missing out on a traditional senior year events and ceremonies, you are still the class of 2020. You are a class like no other. You have successfully overcome challenges with which no other class has dealt. Your 2020 diploma confirms that you have the knowledge, the skills, and the perseverance to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. We are living in a new world, but this crisis will end, and you will be stronger for it. I know that you will rise to the challenges ahead and do great things. Best of luck, class of 2020. Our district and our community are rooting for you.
I am again honored to present our amazing valedictorian, Ryan Faulkner, and our outstanding salutatorian, Jeremy Runkle. I would also like to recognize our brilliant class president, Brooke McCollum.
Good evening, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. My name is Ryan Faulkner, and I am honored to be the class of 2020 valedictorian. Before commencing the valediction, I'd like to welcome and thank you all for joining us this evening. Without further ado, however, let's take a trip down memory lane. Good morning, faculty, staff, and students. Would you please rise for a moment of silence? Would you please remain standing for the pledge to the flag? Y'all, each of our 675 days at Countryside High School began with the exact same sentiments. Every morning, the moment of silence and pledge would kick off a new day, a day that now looking back is equally a blur as it is a vivid recollection. It doesn't seem that long ago we all signed the Commitment to Graduate Class of 2020 poster that to this day is still hanging between NNA wings. It doesn't seem that long ago when the Minnesota Viking himself, Mr. Rosso, greeted us, room N12, with a "Good morning, young scholars," and a kind smile, the notorious 32-ounce Polar Pop always on his desk. Sorry, Mr. Davis, that will always be Mr. Rosso's room. It doesn't seem that long ago when Mrs. Springer accidentally expressed her frustrations we all felt in calculus when trying to get expletives to fit its fundamental theorems. And most unfortunately, it wasn't that long ago when Corona canceled all of our culminating senior activities, including, most importantly, all of Mr. Vicari's jokes that the PA system so abruptly ended and concluded our senior year so prematurely. It doesn't seem that long ago when every homecoming would feature the cataclysmic falling of the curtains, or how we ignorantly mocked the monthly mental health lessons that all of us had no idea we would actually need until after spring break. I guess school really was preparing us for the real world, even the scarier parts of it. Now, this might be better contextualized in the words of Dr. Seuss, who once said, "Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory." All of us now share memories from the past 4 years that have shaped us into the people we are today. As we formally transition from the last days of our high school lives to lives as adults, it is important that we hold dear these memories that made high school fun, because life beyond high school will be challenging, and some days there will be no fun in sight. Some days we will fail. Some days we will forget altogether how fun looks and feels. Believe it or not, this day alone signifies that the biology test you failed doesn't matter. However, it does matter that you now know the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Ultimately, what really matters is that you made memories. You made mistakes, but you also had fun. You lived your high school life. You did things that made you happy. You struggled through what you thought were failures, but you did it. All of it. Y'all, high school is more than 4 years. It's a transition to the next stage of life. From this day on, what dictates what we should do should be driven by happiness. Be it educational or occupational, be it a vision or a dream, be it short-term or long-term, we need to be happy. High school's purpose is to prepare us for college and adult life. Many people think of high school as only a precursor to college, but if your passions lead to something other than college, follow them. Explore what you want to do. Even if you're still looking, that's okay. Don't stop searching. Challenge yourself. Fail, and then succeed. What's stopping you? Your fears? Throughout these last few months, all of us have faced more fear than we thought possible, yet here we are, stronger than ever, ready and willing to move forward. Senior year, though shortened by Corona, has made me realize how grateful and appreciative I am for all the fun. That being said, I want to thank Principal Vicari for taking Countryside over and revolutionizing its atmosphere. Thank you for reminding us to be proud of ourselves and for having fun with us. To our administrative team, who make the challenging decisions every day so we can get an education and can be with our friends and make those memories, thank you. To the teachers that taught us and coached us in order to make it to this day, thank you. To the parents and family that raised us, cared for us, and guided us here today, thank you. To my mom and dad specifically, thank you and I love you. To my friends that became my school family, thank you. And most importantly, to the class of 2020, the graduates, the survivors, thank you. Thank you for all the fun and congratulations. I'm honored to share this day with you. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2020.
Good evening, fellow students, family, friends, teachers, and school staff. On behalf of all the students in our class, I'd first and foremost like to thank our teachers for their caring and for all of their efforts over the years in providing us with an education that will be so valuable to us for the rest of our lives. We should all also thank our families for their ongoing support, understanding, and encouragement during what weren't always the easiest of times. In the years ahead, when we look back at our time in high school, we will recall many experiences that shaped our lives. But it's unlikely that anything will strike us more than our senior year, and how quickly and dramatically the world has changed for this time. Unfortunately, this year has brought pain and sadness to many, and we can't forget that. But it has also taught us important lessons about resolve, endurance, and resiliency. And these are lessons that we will take forward in our lives, knowing that we can conquer any challenges put before us, no matter how unique or daunting they may seem at first, and work through them to a successful conclusion. So while it's easy to be frustrated with the current state of the world and how it has affected our senior year, let's not lose sight of how we are handling this situation and the lessons we are learning along the way. And let's also not let these current events overshadow the many wonderful memories we have from our time at Countryside. I know I will always be grateful for sharing these years with my brother Tyler, our teachers like Mr. Felt, Mr. Mills, Mr. Young, Miss Hunter, and many more have been both mentors and friends, the new life Mr. Vicari's enthusiasm has brought to the school, and of course, for Victoria becoming a part of my life, along with many other good friends gained along the way. I hope all of you will also carry with you special memories of your time at Countryside, and I wish all of you the best luck to your future endeavors, whatever they may be. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Brooke McAuliffe and I had the privilege of being Countryside High School's senior class president. It is my pleasure to speak on behalf of my peers to celebrate the class of 2020. The past 4 years we have worked countless hours on assignments, annotating articles in Miss Brusso's class, learning not to trust all graphs in Mr. Simeon's class, diagnosing popular characters in Mr. Young's class, and designing our zoos in Mr. Clemmer's class, all for us to end up here together. Some of us may have taken different journeys along the way, experiencing life and growing at our own pace, now to come together and commemorate all of our achievements. It is important to take pride in how far you've come and have faith in how far you can go. We have overcome a great deal of adversity, but this will guide the way for us to be even better leaders of tomorrow. This year alone has been a confusing path to navigate. We didn't know that our entire year would end so abruptly, canceling all of our highly anticipated events one after the next. Despite the uncertainty of these unprecedented times, everyone came together, students and staff, to finish the school year as best as we could. After speaking with my family, I asked them what their graduation was like, and for most, they remember sitting in an auditorium or football field, walking across the stage, getting their diploma, and going home. What usually is a haze of a memory, for us, graduation will be something that we remember forever. At times it felt like there would be no closure. However, the whole nation recognized the importance of a graduation and united to honor seniors across the country. Between driving to Krispy Kreme to get 2020 donuts, participating in car parades to celebrate while distancing, adopting a senior through social media, listening to commencement speeches from our favorite celebrities, and decorating our lawns with signs, everyone came together to make our graduation as memorable as possible. Even though our traditional celebrations were taken away, we were given so many new opportunities to celebrate in unconventional ways that we will never forget. Now I would like to highlight some of the many accomplishments from the class of 2020. Starting off, we had a group of students win first in their subject categories at the Future Business Leaders of America state competition. Students from the biotech program had placed at the regional level. One group in particular found a cure for orange cancer and moved on to the state competition. One student obtained a QuestBridge scholarship for $250,000 to Grinnell College, and a large number of students staying in Florida will be receiving the Bright Future Scholarship. A commercial from our UPC class about the opioid epidemic in America was aired nationwide to spread awareness to this topic. We also had a wrestler who had placed second 4 times at the state competition, and our journalism department has received another silver medal for their annual publications. I would like to thank everyone who has supported us and helped us through our journey in high school. I would first like to start by thanking Mr. Vicari for completely changing the atmosphere of Countryside and bringing school spirit back at an all-time high. Next, I would like to thank all of our teachers for investing in our passions and giving us the tools we need to take this next step in our lives. Finally, I would like to thank all of our family members for always being there to encourage us and push us to be better in every aspect. Specifically, I would like to thank my mom, dad, and sister for setting such an incredible example for me to be hardworking, motivated, and ambitious in all of my endeavors. You've truly given me a gift that I will never be able to repay. I couldn't have gotten this far without all of the sacrifices you have made and your constant support. So thank you. Wherever the next chapter of your story leads you, whether it's continuing your education, go Gators, exploring your passions, joining the military, or entering the workforce, it is these experiences that we have shared that will lay the foundation for our future endeavors. As author Neil Gaiman once said, now go, and make interesting mistakes, make amazing mistakes, make glorious and fantastic mistakes. Break rules, leave the world more interesting for you being here. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2020.
Parents, grandparents, and family members of our graduates, Without you, none of this would be possible. I want to recognize all that you have done for your children, as you have a lot to be proud of. I want to thank our teachers and staff members for serving our students well throughout this very unique year, with challenges we would have never expected. I am so proud of each and every one of you. Your hard work and dedication is phenomenal. Some of our graduates are planning to enter the military after graduation. Some are going on to college and careers. We are very proud of all of you and your accomplishments, and wish you great success. As you move on in life, choose the right career and path for you. Value your family and friends. Tell them you love them often. Take care of your health, be kind and help others. Try to be a role model, especially for children. Be happy and proud of yourself. Class of 2020, it is now time to chase your dreams and let nothing get in your way. Mr. Bernstein, our Assistant Principal for Curriculum, will now certify our Countryside High School graduates.
It is indeed an honor and privilege as the Assistant Principal for Curriculum to present to you, Principal Vicari, the following students. I certify that they have all met all of the graduation requirements for the District of Pinellas and for the state of Florida, and all are able to represent Countryside High School Class of 2020 and receive their diplomas.
We will now proceed with the presentation of individual candidates for graduation. Each candidate's name will be read alphabetically as a picture of them is presented.
Hello, I'm Dulcie Hunter, and it is my great honor to present the final roll call for the Class of 2020. Congratulations. Ryan Faulkner. Jeremy Runkle. Emerson Abdulaj. Cassidy Akinelli. Mark Alexson. Abdulrahman Al-Nawirin. Omar Al-Nawirin. Samantha Amador. Courtney Aminarad. Ayana Anderson Florestal. Isaias Arroyo. Morgan Ald. Thomas Back. Vincent Bike. Rory Bailey. Vicente Baharias. Rebecca Bandy. Jared Barnes. Andreas Barron. Elijah Barron. Mason Barrett. Santiago Barrios. Kiana Burrell. Austin Berry. Sofia Bautista Hernandez. Aaron Baxter. Joshua Benny. Melissa Benitez Ramirez. Raymond Bennett. William Bennett. Sarah Bentargi. Jonathan Bentley. William Bergman. Addison Berthoff. Gianni Bizzaretti. Dylan Booth. Jenna Bohal. Michael Broadus. Carson Braun. Ella Brensel. Christopher Broom. Aaron Brown. Kelani Brown. Kyle Buckner. Ryan Buck. Zane Burke. Landon Burke. Sherry Burkett. Trent Burkhart. Hunter Burnett. Damon Burns Mitchell. Jonathan Cabanas. Mary Cadigan. Eric Cahensley. Haley Calabresi. Anthony Capri. Brianna Casper. Julia Serda. Nayeli Chagoya. Gabriel Chansey. Jorge Chavez. Ashley Klopek. Stephen Chopek. Samantha Christopoulos. Dakota Cole. Kenneth Cole. Parker Condon. Aiden Coogan. Helena Cooper. Jesus Cornejo Mantil. Vinicius Costa. Cyrus Cox. Camila Crespo. Ramiro Cruz. Joel Cuffey. Jacob Curtin. Gianni Danielle. Jordan Daphne. Dean Doherty. Joshua De Armas. Elias de la Cruz Zapore. Danielle Deal. Jason Decker. Ashley Delgado. Cameron Dennis. Bailey Desjardins. Alfonso Diaz. Faith Dixon. Brax Doan. Teresa Dorsey. Taurus Dorsey. Elijah Dotson. Marcus Drennan. Brandon Dubois. Donnie Dukes. Grace Dunn. Jesus Duran. Matthew Eller. Janessa Enriquez. Eric Escamilla. Johan Estrella Montero. Christopher Evans Roman. Love Falco. Janessa Fayard. Julia Fernandez Villanueva. Samuel Farah. Samantha Fontana. Victoria Fox. Oscar Franco. Trisha Ganguly. Jada Garcia. Tyler Goutreau. Lauren Geis. Shane Gemma. Claire German. Haley Geddick. Priyana Glenn. Leonardo Gomez. Brooklyn Gonzalez. Alina Gorotseva. Mark Gowdy. Zane Gregg. Brooke Gregory. Jamal Griffin. Ethan Grimes. Tony Guerrero. Aaron Gunther. Jasmine Habib. Mitchell Hadlow. Ranim Hamadi. David Hamilton. Jace Hamilton. Caius Hammonds. Alexandria Haney. Kyla Hargrave. Lucas Harley. Amari Hart Banks. Tamara Hatton. Joshua Hawley. Carly Hazelton. Shariana Hedgeman. Javaria Henry. Jared Hersey. Anissa Hill. Olivia Hodges. David Holland. Macy Hallman. Zachary Holzhauer. Elijah Humphrey. Brooke Hunt. Navia Hunter Williams. Dayton Huntsman. Elizabeth Hurley. Zachary Hutflis. Madison Hutto. Zachary Hyatt. Acacia Jackson. Nicole Jackson. Caitlin Jacobs. Caleb John. Alexander Jeffords. Autumn Jenkins. Sebastian Jimenez. Carmela Johnson. Comer Johnson. Madison Johnson. Mitchell Johnson. Desmond Jones. Brian George. Dimitra Kalavrousis. Ethan Cannell. Stephanie Kantchev. David Karcher. Jessica Cargiana. Jacob Kirschner. Norman Curse. Tyler Kingsbury. Peter Karev. Chelsea Kitts. Eva Krajali. Benjamin Krivik. Cole Kruger. Rachel Kules. Ryan LaGreca. Angel Carrie Labib. Jack LaFay. Evan Lanton. Ariana Lasher. Carolyn Lasher. Tyler Lavelle. Brandon Lee. Shelby Lennox. Gabrielle Leo. Maximiliano Leon. Gianna Liuzzi. Alexia Lazama Oliveira. Abby Licht. Jacqueline Linares. Lindsay Logan. Dalton Lawless. Brian Lopez. Gabriel Lopez Rivera. Rylan Lovejoy. Skylar Lund. Camille Mackenzie Santiago. Luke Madison. Joseph Maldonado. Elijah Maltese. Samuel Manis. Michael Marcellus. Madison Miracle. Kendra Markin. Desmond Marshall. Kylianne Marston. Jade Martineau. Michael Marzario. Brian Mason. Alex Maselli. Daniel Mateus. Jarrett Matson. Sydney Mazer. Liska McCann. Skylar McQuistion. Eric McDaniel. Justin McDuffie. Mackenzie McGee. Philip McKee. Celeste Mears. Griffin Meyer. Victoria Mendez. Denise Mescote Gonzalez. Brooke McAuliffe. Dylan Michael. Mallory Michaels. Destiny Miller. Blake Mills. Cussom Mills. Nicola Missick. Scott Mobley. Bernice Moran. Anthony Moreau. Jade Morehouse. Samuel Morley. Jack Morrison. Jessica Morse. Sophia Motrib. Nyla Moyd. Cairo Munoz Silvagnoli. Janeja Murph. Kieran Murray. Alexandria Nash. Carolina Navarrete Moran. Marlon Negron. Kayla Newton. Ava Nguyen. Huang Win. Colton Nichols. Nikola Nikolov. Chase Niles. Mitchell Nolan. Alexis Nonte Granadino. Carrington Nguyen. Victor Okuka. Lisbeth Ortega Lopez. David Ortiz. Vanessa Otero. China Owens. Selena Palma Mai. Matana Pansila. Abigail Papasodero. Stephen Paredes. Gregory Paris. Caitlin Patterson. Gabrielle Payne. Jillian Pemberton. John Pena Dema. Stephen Perez. Charlie Perez Aldama. Graham Perigo. Christina Perry. Lindsay Peterson. Zachary Peterson. Jeremy Pickett. Richard Pico. Cameron Pinot. Margarita Polishchuk. Camilo Pollo. Irene Somas. Olivia Queely. Mira Quimby. Justin Quinn. Jim Rafael Martinez. Esmeralda Ramirez. Juan Ramirez Villa. Brisa Ramirez Gris. Jade Rappaport. Fernando Rocio. David Ray. Samuel Reed. Anya Reese. Carter Reichel. Tyler Reed. Bren Renner. Carlos Reyes. Charlotte Reyes. Sherisid Reyes. Clark Rice. Lucy Richardson. Zachary Riddle. Nicholas Rios Kakua. David Rivera Claudio. Valerie Rivera Echevarria. Catherine Rowan. Seth Robinson. Dominic Robles. Alicia Rogers. Anastasia Rodriguez. Angel Rodriguez. Sarah Rodriguez. Wilton Rodriguez. Gustavo Rodriguez Cruz. Guadalupe Rodriguez Nolasco. Christian Rojas. Julian Rolfe. Isaiah Roman. Ryan Rosel. Daniel Rosinski. Omar Rosquero Guerrero. Kristen Ross. Sierra Roy. James Ruby. Thomas Ruby. Tyler Runkle. Maria Rutherford. Austin Ryan. John Salas. Sean Saliga. Drake Salas. Jonathan San Juan Flor. Alejandro Santa Maria. Samantha Santiago. Lugene Philippe Sario. Maija Saul. Natasha Savick. Daniel Scalise. Aiden Shans. Madison Shorner. Megan Skop. Selena Sehik. David Sellis. Leilani Serrano. Cooper Shane. Adriana Sharafovsky. Brandy Schickert. Asaya Schuler. Alexander Schumann. Travis Siebens. Abigail Siegel. Samantha Sierra Barrios. Carson Skinner. Jack Skufka. Presley Smallwood. Mason Smith. Joseph Sohn. Kenneth Soler Gonzalez. Ruben Soles Valora. Gavin Spicer. Morgan St. Ledger. Anna Starova. James Stevens. William Stewart. Christian Sullivan. Madison Summerfield. Daniel Sylvester. Dennis Tahiri. Zion Tate. Angelina Tarsitano. James Tahaminil. Daniela Telez. Trinity Thomas. Jordan Tompkins. Logan Thompson. Jack Throdal. Kylie Throne. Michelle Tai. Justine Nicole Tiglau. Robert Tomasic. Juan Torres Cruz. Benjamin Totten. Thomas Toy. Noah Tran. Camden Trong. Lona Trong. Quinn Trong. Alexa Turner. Makai Turner. Jared Valverde. Osvaldo Vaquero. Sada Varley. Jeremiah Vasquez. Ethan Venable. Alexander Vitucci. Nikki Vo. Caleb Wade. Jaden Wade. John Wagner. Julia Walker. Macy Waller. Juliana Wardell. Joseph Wires. Ethan Wheeler. Isis White. Ashley Witten. Brenna Weiner. Arden Williams. Tylis Williamson Sa. Isabella Winter. Alyssa Wirgal. Trenton Whirl. Carissa Wyatt. Izuku Yarbrough. Sean Youngblood. Nicholas Zajic. Alvin Zinalaj. Adrian Zakiri. Haley Zier. Jack Zerold.
Graduates, please rise. It gives me great pleasure to declare that from this day forward, you're no longer seniors, but alumni of Countryside High School. Please move your tassels. Congratulations to the class of 2020. This concludes our ceremony. I wish you all great success and great happiness. Thank you.